Hey everybody, BTV here. So today we're going to take a look at what I like to do in the mornings in terms of a little bit of my workout. But it's primarily we're going to target what I try to eat before, after my workouts and so on. So let's get to it. Okay, so in the morning I wake up pretty early and then I have a bowl of oatmeal. The reason I have this bowl of oatmeal is to have a little bit of energy before I do my cardio and HIIT training routine early on. Then I come home and I have my breakfast. So I have a total of 10 eggs. It's 6 egg whites and 4 whole eggs. Now for the next section, I just want to explain to you guys. There's this big theory and mystery behind whether you should eat before cardio to burn fat or you shouldn't eat. Alright, so let's get down to it. If you want to cut down, I'm talking about what bodybuilders do and fitness models do prior to a show. If you want to cut down to the bare bone, then you want to cut the carbs and you want to do that cardio in the morning. You need to understand you're most likely going to lose muscle in this stage, because if you're doing heavy amount of cardio like HIIT training and so on in the morning without any sort of intake, any carbs, then the body's going to start breaking down protein. Once it's done breaking down the protein that's excessive in your body, it's going to start breaking down muscle fibers. That's the last thing you want to do, because you're going to start shrinking and you've worked pretty hard to get the muscle. So if you're not preparing for a show or anything like that, I would say stay vigilant. You don't need to get fat. You're not going to have the super cut dry abs that you see on those magazines. Don't be misled by what you see in those magazines and things. Those people are prepared for that. They don't walk around like that. Usually it's not healthy. Any bodybuilder will let you know it's not healthy. They feel like shit, actually. So you want to eat your oatmeal before a really hard, rigorous cardio HIIT training. Now if you want to burn fat and you want to get away with the don't eat before you do cardio, you can skip your meal but walk. Do something light. Don't do a heavy routine like HIIT training or an intensive cardio session. So after that, I eat a pretty good breakfast with veggies and protein. Sometimes, depending on my training day, what I do, I'll include carbs. So if you do mostly cardio that morning, then don't worry about adding carbs after. But if you do intensive training where you feel like you were doing a lot of push-ups, pull-ups, and a lot of HIIT training, I would say include some carbs, because that feeds the muscle, it lets you grow, and you want to grow properly. So that's mainly for people who are working out twice a day. You want to keep that in mind. You don't want to underdo your carbs. Now, I will say that if you eat your carbs at the appropriate time, then you won't ever see that gain of fat, because carbs, they release insulin in the body, and insulin is known to force the body to retain some sort of fat. And that's understandable, but people think, they have the misconception that having a little bit of fat in the body is a bad thing. It's not, it's good. The majority of athletes and bodybuilders, they walk around with a little bit of fat prior to a show. The reason they do that is because it's healthy. The body needs that. It's part of the life source of the body. So, alright, that's going to be it for this. Next episode, we're going to hit carbs. We're going to talk about carb cycling. We're going to talk about when you should eat carbs, the kind of carbs you should eat, because I can go into a little bit of detail right now and let you know that a little bit of fruit after your workout is awesome, because it's simple sugars, simple carbs. So that's something that we're going to do in the next video. But be vigilant for that. Be aware that I'm going to be posting, vitamins, minerals, carbs, protein. Everything is going to be on the site so that you guys can actually go look and put together like, okay, I can eat protein and carbs at this time and this time. And then I'm also going to work around you guys and what you guys want to see. I'll post up entire routines and diet plans for people who are interested in that. But without further ado, guys, that's it for this episode. This is BTV. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Let me know why. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we can improve on the channel, what you guys want to see more of. If you guys want to see actual routines, they will be coming in the future. Right now, I'm going through a few things in my life, in my personal life. So I'm not putting up routines. Once I'm done going through the therapy and everything that I'm doing, I'll be able to get back into putting out routines and everything, because right now I'm doing very basic workouts just to stay in shape. But alright guys, I'll see you next time.